Hello, I'm Vada,
And I'm Roxy.
and you're listening to VCR. Hey, Roxy, how are you?
I am better now that I stopped crying.
Oh my God, what a baby. That's understood. I want to cry today. Today's been such a rough day. It's like I just want to crawl somewhere and cry.
Crawl in a hole and cry.
I just it feels like that episode of The Simpsons where Milhouse takes Bart to his favorite personal space, and it's this cave. And,
And he goes and cries in there.
yeah, and Milhouse, he was like, I've never been here before. It's like, I know, this is where I come to cry. Like, oh my God. I totally fucking had a Milhouse moment, and I could relate to wanting to go into a hole and cry. It's just that kind of a fun day, you know? Oh,
hmm
God. But anyway, speaking of a more fun day, the only thing that could make that better was watching a depressing movie that Roxy suggested. And I did, and it was fucking depressing. But it
It
was
was
actually,
beautiful.
it was
And that's why
good.
I was crying.
It was so good. It was actually good. So today we are exploring and reviewing Voicemails to Isabel. Oh my
Voicemails for Isabel.
Voicemails for Isabel. Such a good movie. And normally, okay,
Great.
so this type of movie is not my go-to type of genre or my, you know what, let me check this out. Because to me it was a little too it really is modern, very contemporary. The cast is, I think they're all younger than me except for one guy. So it's not something that I'm going to relate to. But the truth is, it was really well done. It was very well written. I love the banter back and forth between everybody. It felt like very modern day conversation, or like maybe even sometimes conversations me and Roxy might have.
hmm
You know, it was just really well written, really well done, and it had its funny moments. I'm not going to say the whole thing was hysterical, but I tell me this, Roxy, did you not love? And for me, I loved it, considering we have a pop culture show. Uh, I loved all the pop culture references they were making, especially to
Yeah.
the rom coms and everything. And I was like, oh my god, this is just so good, you know? And some of the movies they're shooting out actually, I had forgot that those even existed. Like, you got mail, you know? Like,
Oh, God.
I
Yeah.
totally forgot that that was a thing. But it was so well done, so very well done.
I
But
really, really enjoyed it. I loved it.
yes,
Watched it twice, cried hysterically both times.
mm, it was. It's almost a 2 hour movie. It's not quite a 2 hour movie, almost a 2 hour movie. Very entertaining. It is.
hmm
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had to pull this out as like a possible first date movie, I would definitely bust this out
Oh,
as a
yeah.
move. Yes, because then, oh, put my arm.
Right, put
Don't
your arm
cry.
around.
Oh, it's okay. It's just a movie. Cheer up. Want to go to the bedroom?
Right, right
No, I'm
here on
kidding.
my shoulder.
Why don't we go cry in the bedroom together?
Oh my God. That would be you.
It would be. So anyway, moving along. I think it's a great one. And normally I don't say that about this kind of movie, but it really did speak to me. So basically, let's go through the rundown. You have two sisters. Um, Izzy and Lizzie, as they call themselves in the thing. And what it is Isabel is sick. She has basically cancer. So she's grown up with having cancer all her life. And at some point, at a very young age, but college age,
hmm Early
um,
20s.
yes, she passes away due to the cancer. But her and her sister are best friends.
They are
And
extremely close.
yes, especially considering that Izzy can't do a whole lot because of how sick she is. So she can't have this normal school life or go to the prom or things like that. So she lives through Lizzie, right? It's Izzy and Lizzie, right? So yeah, she lives through. Am I getting that right, or is it just my dyslexia kicking in?
No, her name is Jill.
So Jill, whoever. So anyway, Jill.
Maybe
Uh,
it's Jillian Izzy. I don't know.
I don't know. So what happens is that Jill, who is the older sister, and she, Izzy has to live vicariously through her. And they have an amazing, relationship, friendship, sisterhood together. Uh, and they're doing all these fun and exciting things together. And I think one of the best things is like they show that no matter what, they always come back to each other. They just always come back to each other. But anyway,
Hmm.
she passes away. Isabel passes away. And so the way Jill copes with that is she keeps calling Izzy's phone number
Mm.
and she leaves her voicemails just about, what's going on in her life, dating. She's had a bad day. So she's talking to her sister through these voicemails. The issue is the phone number has been reassigned to this office cell phone that goes to this guy. Um, do you remember his name off the top of your head so I don't have to flip the
Wes.
screen? Wes. So it goes to Wes, right? And so Wes, he starts listening to these voicemails. And through listening to the voicemails, he falls in love with Jill. And he does something totally insane because Jill leaves so much detail in the voicemails. He knows where she's at. And okay, so Roxy, remind me to circle back to this. So it's based in Texas. The story
Yes.
is based in Texas, but I'm gonna, I'm
Oh,
gonna jump into this.
partially.
Yeah, partially. So Isabel gets accepted into culinary school in Houston originally, and then goes over to San Francisco to
Hmm.
pursue a culinary apprenticeship type of situation with this guy who won like Top
Top
Chef type of
Chef.
shit.
Yeah.
Um, so because he's listening to all the voicemails, he flies from Austin to San Francisco to meet up with her and to find her because he's falling in love with her through the voicemails, which is
Hmm.
very sweet. Uh and she leaves these weird voicemails like how she wishes like she could be sitting on a park bench and someone would just come and sit next to her and talk to her like they've just known each other forever. But she was reciting a movie and I can't remember if it was When Harry Met Sally or something like that, but it's one of those kind of plots.
Hmm.
And so he shows up and they start kind of seeing each other. And then they start dating and falling in love. Um, and then he invites her to his cousin's wedding back in Texas, in Austin, Texas. Now, let me tell you why I know this was not shot in anywhere near Austin. Because, Roxy, if you remember, they're having this gorgeous outdoor wedding. Yeah, you don't have those in Texas. Unless it's like real early morning or fucking 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night. You're not having a daytime
Mm-mm.
wedding in Texas. You
That was
are,
a beautiful, well, maybe it was one of those rare, beautiful spring days
yeah. So
in November.
remember what he comes up behind her and he's like he touches her hand. Oh my God, your hands are so cold.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, no, it ain't. Not if this was Texas, it ain't. I'd be like, oh my God, your hands are so
You're so
clammy.
sweaty.
You are disgusting right now. Go pat off. Shit. Go to, and that's not a lie. You can actually tell people that here because it's fucking true. Like, you look like you need to cool down. But yeah, you're definitely not having that kind of a wedding here in Texas. And they're wearing suits in Texas in the summer. I was like, fuck no. All that is just that is fiction right there. Absolute fantasy fucking writing. Like, no, there is no such thing as a fucking. cold day in an outdoor wedding in Texas. Like hell, I can barely deal with the past few days we've had
Oh
here.
my gosh, it's been so hot.
It has been. It's been terrible. The heat index is off the roof. It's been in the mid 90s, but the heat index has us feeling like we're in 100, 110. It's bad. Like, you know,
If I didn't have to leave my house, I wouldn't.
it- just okay. So I was telling Roxy this yesterday. Yesterday, I went to a hardware store, right? And like, I walked from my fucking car to the fucking hardware store, got in it, got what I needed, came back. I swear to God, I felt like I needed a shower just from walking from my car to the store because it was that kind of gross. And it was that kind of gross, like no joke. I took like 3 showers yesterday.
Jeez.
3. It's that bad down here, people. So that's how I know they weren't filming in Texas.
Right, damn well.
Y'all liars.
And also, they started hanging out. They weren't dating just yet.
True, I'll give you
They were
that.
just hanging out because he scouts honored that he wouldn't kiss her or make out with her or anything, no matter how much she asked.
Because she was, how
She's
did
on
she
a
put
boy
it?
cleanse, and he lied and said he was on a girl cleanse.
Yes, yeah.
She's like, I'm on a detox.
But it was so awesome the way they did that. And the funny moments too aren't
Yeah,
bad. Like she she feels like I guess she's just trying to get some because, like she's depressed, right? So she gets some from one of her chef mates or cohort
mm-hmm.
mates. And the guy is such a douchebag, like
Douche and a
such a
half.
douche. He starts crying after they make love and stuff. And it was like, but then you see our main guy, Wes, because he's a pretty boy, basically. So this woman is trying to have sex with him, but she's like really fucking aggressive, like starts
He's so
choking.
funny.
And then,
She throws him. He's like, whoa, you're strong.
wow, you're strong. It was like, oh my God. Oh, but it had a lot of funny moments. But
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, the one thing that I loved more than the moments here and the plot, and I'll get to the rest of the plot. I mean, it's the same kind of plot. There's the drama. The bullshit happens to where like, oh my God, I'm so fucking mad at you. And I'm not gonna say it wasn't his fault. It was kind of his fault, but.
It was very much his fault. He should have
Yeah,
told
he
her.
should have said something earlier. I mean, I would have.
I mean, he did technically. She was just asleep.
Yeah, she was just sleeping, which isn't, it's just, typical. She wasn't listening.
Oh, whatever.
She wasn't listening. Oh my God. He's trying to pour his heart out to her, and she just wasn't listening.
She was asleep. He waited too long.
Uh, the only thing better than the funny moments, correct me if I'm wrong, Roxy, the soundtrack to that whole movie was
Yes.
pretty
I love
fucking
that
fly.
song too.
Which one, Robin?
Robin?
Yeah.
Yes, I love that song.
Oh my God. But like they had just a great soundtrack to
Hmm.
this. And normally when you get a movie that has a great soundtrack, the movie is shit. Or normally you get a great movie and the soundtrack is okay. Rarely do they come together to make something so good. And some of those songs on there were just amazing. But they Robin must be like rolling in the hay right now because they played her song like God knows how many times throughout this.
Right?
I keep dancing on my own. Like,
I'm in the corner. Why can't you see me?
ah. So
I...
that was their song growing up. That was her and her sister's song. So every time it plays, she busts out with a dance, even if it's solo dance. But they use that a
Oh
lot.
man.
So Robin is, probably back to being happy again, because
Right?
that career really didn't go anywhere after this song. I'm just
Such a
saying.
good song though.
It is actually an excellent song, an excellent song. But the other songs on there too, like I said, Boom. It was a hell of a soundtrack. I bet that would be a hell of a dance party soundtrack if you put
It
that on
would.
somewhere. It really would be. So
Mm.
check that out. I mean, it was just very lively, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Let's get to my one of my favorite characters. But Roxy, let's start with you. Who was your favorite character, if you have a favorite character?
I mean, the main, of course. I loved her. She's so funny and witty.
She was on it. She was really on it. And her meltdowns, I loved her meltdowns. It was like very,
Yeah.
oh my God, she was doing such a good job. But Nick Offerman is in this movie. Parks and Rec guy, he's done a lot of stuff. He was hysterical, if you ask me, because he's playing this chef, right? So he's this he won Top Chef, right? And he didn't even win. He came in like fourth place in Top
Fourth
Chef.
place.
And and so he thinks he's just the shit, and like everyone treats him like he's the most badass chef ever. And the ridiculous thing is like he is this combination, what Nick Offerman did in combining all these chefs to make this character was it's like a
It
combination
was
of
funny.
Gordon Ramsay. He does a shot, like Salt Bay type shit, all these combinations of these different chefs to create this, and he was just on it. He was on it. I have to say, I loved it personally. He was my favorite character. Uh, he was a douchebag, but he was still my favorite character.
I mean, he would be.
He would be, right?
Birds of a feather.
Ah, jelly, jelly. But it was, did you have a particular favorite scene or anything in there?
I like when they're doing the souffle cook-off.
That was good. That was good. And she just kind of put, his is raw. I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God. It
And
was,
of course, I don't want to give it away, but the ending. That's where I completely lose my shit and I just cry hysterically. I'm
oh.
crying throughout the movie, but on that part, the ending, I'm like, ah, ah. Yeah, I love it.
Now let's get back to the where the because you have to have drama that happens. I mean, it's not just I mean, any dramedy or romance comedy has to have that drama. So
Right.
what happens is she's at the wedding with her boo, and then what ends up happening is like she's so happy. She's calling um Izzy to leave her a voice message. But while
Mm-hmm.
calling it, because she's wearing his jacket, his phone starts going off and it has her name on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so then she puts two and two together. And so he's caught in the fact that he should have said something. That way it doesn't seem like he was lying and stalking her.
Right.
But it went as expected. She gets mad, he ends up back in Austin, she's in San Francisco, and they're living their lives completely miserable because they're not with each other and blah 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 blah. And then eventually, of course, something happens and they got back together. So I'm not going to ruin all that. You got to watch that. But I want
Right.
to tell you this. So I kind of feel like the supporting actors, his cousin and his wife, fiance to wife,
I like them.
you did? I wasn't feeling them so much. They were
I like them.
okay. I felt they were okay. I didn't feel like they were that great, I don't know. What you like them?
I liked them. I thought they were funny.
I think there's some very sweet, tender moments in there. Like, she's explaining to him how she lost her sister, and he's explaining to her how he lost his mother, and that he was talking about this cornbread based
When
chicken
she
pot
made that
pie.
for him, I was
And
like,
oh my God, yeah, she made it for him, and you could tell he wanted to cry because it clearly tasted like his mom's, and so he was just kind of head over heels, and then
you
he
could
just
tell like he went back in time in his brain for a second. He was just like,
yeah,
oh my God.
and then he has this little breakdown where he has to go to the bathroom and be like, you gotta tell her, you gotta tell her, you gotta tell her, and then he doesn't tell her,
And then
which
he doesn't tell her.
yeah, which leads to our build up. Roxy, if you had to give this movie a grade, what grade is Roxy giving it?
A plus plus.
A plus plus. That's a strong one. That is
Yes. I watched
Definitely.
this movie twice and it made me cry hysterically both times. I absolutely love this movie.
I personally, okay, so if I have to give it a grade, I'm going to give it a definitely an A. It is definitely A material. I did enjoy it. I'm not going to say it's a star-studded cast. I mean, your big name is Nick Offerman. The rest of the names, and if you look at their profiles, they haven't done a whole lot. But, it's one of these things where you're there and you're like, I know I've seen them in something. But the truth is, you haven't. And but it was good. I really enjoyed it. It was a great
But I did see
recommendation.
old girl in something else.
Oh, what did you see her in?
She was in Zombieland, and I seen Set It Up, so she was in that too. And Why Him? That's a really funny one. She's in that too.
I have not seen. Well, other
And Dirty
Zombieland.
Grandpa. Dirty Grandpa is hilarious. She's in that too.
Who is she in Dirty Grandpa? I've seen that. That's the one with not Al Pacino, the other
Robert De
one,
Niro.
Robert De Niro, the other Italian actor in Hollywood.
Isn't that with him and Zac Efron?
Yeah, who was she in that?
I don't know. It says that she's in it.
She had to, but like she's awfully young. She had to have been like the little girl in that movie or something like that. Because that Dirty Grandpa came out some time ago.
Let me see. Yeah, but anyways,
The point is, she was in it, so I guess I have seen her in something else. Because like she is awfully young. Like you look at her and like she's a baby. She's such a baby.
her parents are Leah Thompson and Howard Duchette.
I know Leah Thompson. I'm not sure who Howard Dushit is.
Me neither.
How old is she?
How old is she? She is 31.
Wow, she is taking great care of herself because she looked like she was in her 20s. I mean, like really, really early 20s type of thing.
Yeah, no, she was not very young. Like she was like, I guess, a love interest maybe in that movie, Dirty
Okay.
Grandpa.
All right. Well, then still, she was a kid. But very good. Excellent movie. It is a recommend for me. Like,
Highly.
highly recommended. I'm going to give it an A. Roxy's giving it the A plus plus. I would say it's even a great first date movie, for those Netflix and chill moments type of
Hmm.
situation. Because that would be the movie I would put on definitely for something like that. Roxy, would that be the kind of movie you would watch for something like that?
Yeah, probably, but I would definitely do like a girls' night with it. So, all the girls can cry.
I can see that.
And it's a good cry. It's not the kind like, where you're all sad. Like it's a good heartwarming cry. Like feel good cry.
Not an ugly cry.
Well, I definitely ugly cried, but ugly cry, hyperventilating, all that stuff. But
Yeah,
that was just me.
because I can totally see you, baby mama, and Stacy all like, oh my God,
Yeah.
like just crying.
Well, me and baby mama, Stacy would probably be like, "Fuck y'all crying for?"
Right. Cassandra, I'll give you Cassandra. Would
Yeah,
she
Cassandra
cry?
might
She
cry.
would
She
definitely
might,
cry.
yeah.
Yeah, I could see her crying. But yeah, it was a great movie. Again, great first date movie type of situation. And it's funny. It's actually funny, and the
Hmm.
soundtrack is great too. Mostly a tribute to Robin, but it's still a great
Still
soundtrack.
great.
Oh my God, that thing was so good. That was so good. Uh, but it's definitely worth checking out.
Yes.
The ending, this is not going to be a surprise. It's the typical romance ending, but it's that build up. It has a good build up, and the writers did a really good job
Yeah, they
because
did.
again, that back and forth, that good banter
Hmm.
was just amazing. I absolutely really enjoyed it. Surprisingly, I really enjoyed it.
It was really, really good.
I mean, awesome,
We
awesome.
all know what I feel about it.
Oh, tell us how you feel.
Loved it.
Uh, are there any other movies that you think that are kind of similar that you would recommend to our watchers?
Not that I can think of right now. Don't put me on the spot like that.
Yeah, neither can I. The only thing I can think of like the rom-coms that I like
Yeah.
that they're not exactly this level, but like if you want a good rom-com, I'm personally in love with Under the Tuscan Sun. That's just my movie, and for all the right reasons, because it's not really a rom-com. It's a getting your life together kind of movie. Because she doesn't fall in love till like the last 2 minutes of the movie, so
Yeah.
can't really be a rom-com. And it's gorgeous. Like I saw that, I was like, I want to go to Tuscany so bad
Hmm.
with Diane Lane, but I still want to go.
Some big wishes there,
Yeah, like big. Those are some fever dreams right there.
right? For real.
Oh my God. And I am wearing my US shirt because today US and Belgium are duking it out. I don't even know how that is right now. But it is what it is. Roxy, any departing thoughts?
Watch the movie.
Watch the movie. The absolute sage wisdom that comes from.
Oh, Belgium is winning right now.
Ooh,
3-1.
I kind of called that. I kind of knew Belgium is a fucking powerhouse. But hey,
Hmm.
hey, this isn't a sports show, but I called it. Totally called it. Uh, so I don't know shit about sports. I'm just saying. I really don't. You can ask Roxy. Roxy, do I know anything about sports?
Nothing.
Not a damn thing. Sometimes I
Nada.
I have to ask Roxy, and she knows.
Less than he knows.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is happening here?
What?
Huh? There's a ball, right? It went that way. What happens when it gets to this point?
Right? What happens now? No.
Oh my God. So it's kind of like that. Were you ever a fan of King of the Hill?
Yeah.
Okay, so I love the thing where the coach is talking about sports, is like basketball is the only sport where you get to really bounce a ball. He's like, you can't bounce a ball in football because that's a fumble. You can't bounce a ball in baseball because that's a foul. You can't bounce a ball in hockey because that's a mandatory drug test right there. I was like, oh my God. I
That's
love King of
funny.
the Hill. That's a mandatory drug test right there. And also, there's nowhere in Texas you can play hockey because it's so fucking hot.
Too
I
hot.
don't know if I can establish that enough.
Yeah.
But again, voicemails to Isabel, excellent film. Definitely watch it. You can find it on Netflix. It is a Netflix movie.
Yes.
Um, the cast, I'm not going to say is a star-studded cast, but it is a very good cast. And they
Mhm.
masterfully acted this. Excellent writing. A for me, A plus plus for Roxy. And if you out there in listener land have a uh, wonderful rom-com that you think would be like an ultimate Netflix and chill kind of movie, that should be a show topic.
Maybe.
Netflix and chill movies, or the best Netflix and chill movies. And we can do it in romance and horror, like which is, because horror, those are some of the best Netflix and chill.
Yes, they are.
I'm just saying, just
I would have to agree.
mentioning. So, email those to us to the VCR show at gmail.com. Hit us up on our social medias, the VCR show. Check out our defunct website at thevcrshow.com. I know I had a moment.
Just a
And,
little.
as long as it wasn't a stroke at this point, I'm fine.
Right?
It's been that kind of a day, people. But let's say you want to hit up and Netflix and chill and watch rom-coms with Roxy. She might let you. Probably
Maybe.
not, but she might, depending on how big that bank account is. But you can email her to her social medias, which are.
On Facebook at Roxy Perez Kirby Model, on Instagram at PopRocks428, and on TikTok at The Pop Rocks. And Pop Rocks is spelled Poproxx.
Damn it, you're getting better. It's not. You're getting it right now, and it's like, she's taking that moment.
And
But until next time, I'm Vada,
I'm Roxy.
and you've been listening to VCR.
Bye.
Bye bye. You have been listening to VCR, creative content by Richard Christopher Vada and Roxy Perez. Logo by Richard Christopher Vada with assistance from Annie Ramirez. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can reach us at thevcrshow@gmail.com or our social medias at Instagram and Twitter at The VCR Show. And you can also check out our content at thevcrshow.com. The show's song is Addict by Nefex, instrumental, and you can find them on YouTube Music Library.